Stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet. The stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet. I hit the ground running when I'm invading your country. Instill with honor and discipline. Throw my guns like onyx, dressed in camo with ammo for every situation I handle.
What's up, guys? RNG here from STONED VET USMC, man. Happy Friday, dude. It's late. Super excited though, man. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with this gentleman here, my brother here. To my right, maybe to your left, however you're looking at this, man. But I got my brother here, Kyle, from Because He Is My Brother, doing an amazing, phenomenal shit that we wouldn't do, us normal people wouldn't do. This guy's trucking it across the country, starting from San Diego, California, from the fucking damn depot. You go to the depot too?
Yep.
To the same fucking depot we both went to, and he's trying to make his ass make a presence known in DC. This guy is doing amazing fucking things, dude. Like, raising awareness of why we do this, why I do this show, to be with you guys, man. What's up, Kyle? How you doing today?
Good, man.
Good. I'm glad you're here, man. He made it, man. He's over halfway done with this trip, and he stopped here in Norman, Oklahoma.
I'm excited.
And I'm super excited, dude, that you're here. Like, this is fucking awesome, dude. Like, a lot of people don't understand the Marine mentality, the jarhead mentality. They don't understand why we so close. They don't understand the brotherhood that we have.
Yeah.
You know? It don't matter from when you served to when you served. It matters you stepped on the same fucking yellow footprints at a fucking 45-degree angle and it said, I'm here for you to kick my ass.
Yep.
Right? And we all got that fucking EGA burned into our fucking hearts. And we live by it and we die by it.
Yeah.
Just plain and simple. It's just the way we are, man.
We definitely got our ass kicked, too.
We definitely got our ass kicked. We definitely got our ass kicked. But I think that's what separates us from everybody else, dude. Because for us, it's that camaraderie. It's that brotherhood, right? Yeah. I ain't never met this man before.
No,
I picked him up today. And we've been having a fucking blast, dude. I've been having a great time.
Yeah.
It's been awesome hanging out with my brother. This is why I tell you guys I do this show, because this is my therapy.
Absolutely.
To hang out with my brothers, to hang out with like-minded people, man. This is what we miss when we get out of the Corps.
Absolutely.
That's one of the biggest things that I miss.
Yeah.
People always ask me, "You miss the Corps?" I said, "No, I don't miss the Corps, dude. Not at all. Not one fucking day of it. I miss my brothers, my crazy ass brothers that went and did stupid shit all the time.
You miss picking up cigarette butts in the gravel or brass all day.
Sleep in the fucking parking lot, you know what I'm saying?
That?
Oh, no, hell no, I don't miss that shit. Field days and shit like that, and fucking go walking through. No, I don't miss that shit. It's Thursday. It's fucking Thursday. I'm shooting it for Friday.
Yeah.
But Thursdays are field days.
Yep.
You fucking field day on Thursday, and you're staying up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Make sure that shit's clean.
Yep.
Before Friday, before the weekend gets there, right? So you can fuck it all up on the weekend.
Yep.
You know? Well, I got Kyle here. He's part of Because He's My Brother, right?
Yep.
Because He's My Brother. His mission right now is to fucking raise awareness, right? This is what we do. You guys know, every time I shoot an episode, we're losing a brother or sister.
Yep. Not
so much on the sister side, but we still lose sisters. They still take their own lives too.
Yep.
You know? And when I'm shooting the show, it's sad to say it, but I mean, it's true. We're losing somebody right now as we're sitting here doing this, enjoying our time together with each other. But that's what we do, is try to help fight. That's 22 a day, right?
Yep.
The biggest thing that the majority of America knows, that we lose 22 veterans a day. You know, and that's what I was telling Kyle about, but nobody ever talks about the opioid addicts that take their own lives from fucking opioid addiction. It's another 35 on top of the 22. And then another thing is that people don't take account is for those veterans who get discharges, you know, a general discharge or a dishonorable discharge. Yep. Now they don't get benefits, and nobody keeps track of those guys.
Nope.
There's no system out there that keeps track of those people who get dishonorable discharge or general under other than honorable conditions or whatever the hell it is. Nobody keeps track of them because a lot of them lose their benefits. They don't get VA benefits. They don't get their GI Bill. They don't get a disability check like a majority of us do. So we don't know how many on top of the 57 we're losing already.
Yep.
You know, which is crazy. But your journey here, this guy we've been talking all day. We've been talking for hours. I mean, he's been telling me his life story and why he's doing what he's doing and stuff like that. But with you, I mean, he's been out for a while. He got out a year before I did.
Yep.
2008 is when he got out, dude. It's 2021, right? And like you guys saw a few weeks ago, I had Tracy on the show, and she says, "You fucking Marines are machines. You guys don't know how to ever turn it off. It's always on. We're always on." And this, like I said, this guy is 2008. He got out. It's fucking 2021, brother.
A lifetime ago.
A lifetime ago, right? It feels like it, right? It feels. I got out in 09.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's already fucking 2021. It's been 11 years, and I'm like, where the fuck did the time go, dude? Like, where the fuck did it go?
Yep.
Like, all that it just flew by.
Yeah.
You know, it just flew by. And for you, since you got out, what made you say, hey, I want to do this. It's not publicity. You're not doing it for publicity. You know what I'm saying? What was it? You're like, I've been out since 2008. I think my crazy ass wants to go across country to help raise awareness. What was it? What drove you to do that?
So I met a guy in a bar, in 2015. I was in a really dark place in my life, drinking a lot and, not accepting my responsibilities, as a human being. And somebody told me when I walked into the bar, they're like, "You have to meet this guy that's walking across the country." And I was like, "That's fucking stupid. Like that's stupid. Who would do that? Why would they do that?" And they're like, "No, you have to listen to his story." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." He comes in and there's 3 people in the bar, and he comes and sits right next to me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why is out of all these seats, why would you sit right next to me? I didn't say anything, but that's what in my head.
You're thinking it, right? You're like, why are you sitting next to me?
So he's, he looked at me, and the first thing he said to me was, "Are you a Marine?" "Yeah." "Are you?" He's like, "I am." He's like, "My name's Ryan." And shook my hand. We started talking. I'm like, "So you're the one that's walking across the country. That makes sense that a Marine would do something fucking stupid like that." And he's like, "Well, let me tell you why I'm doing it." He proceeded to tell me, about the 22 veterans that commit suicide every day. And at that point, I had no idea.
Right.
I immediately felt like an idiot. Like, I felt about that big.
Yeah.
And I was like, he told me that, he was almost the statistic. He was almost one of the 22. And how he just decided that he was going to walk across the country and let people know that, that this epidemic is happening and it's a big deal.
Right.
And I was one of those people that should have known about it. But after I got out, I shut all that.
Shut it all out, right? So a lot of you guys do whenever you get out of the military. I mean, Frank, Frank. Mm-hmm. Frank did the same shit. He said when he got out, so I cut all that shit off. I didn't want nothing to do. I didn't want nobody to know I was a Marine. I didn't want nothing to do with the military. I didn't want nothing to do it. Yeah. Right? Frank did the same shit. You guys know the fucking crayon eater. I had him on here a few months ago. You guys saw the episode. That's one of the things. He said the same shit. I left all that shit behind. I did not want to know nothing with the military at all.
Yep.
And so, I mean.
So I followed his journey, and we exchanged numbers and stuff, and I told him that, that inspired me. I was like, that's amazing. I was like, he sold his car, he sold everything, pretty much everything he had to do this, and, So we were talking one day on the phone, and I was like, dude, I want to do something like what you're doing. On a smaller scale, just because I didn't tell him this, but, looking back, I didn't have the balls.
To go across.
I didn't have the balls to sell everything I had and just
go, it. Right? Yeah. Because, that's a commitment, dude. You got to set. He sold everything.
Pretty much everything he had.
His car.
It took him 555 days. I remember that now. 5,000 miles in 555 days.
5,000 miles. Where the fuck did he go?
He started in Dover, Delaware. And then
so he went up. He was up north.
He started in Delaware, came over to Indiana, Missouri, came south, came into Texas. He was in Texas forever. He went far south Texas too.
Oh, like the Valley, Austin, Edinburgh, and
all way down there.
Like took the 20 out.
Houston.
Yeah.
He was all the way.
And you already know how big Texas is.
I know.
Dude. You already know how big
People
Texas
tell me Texas is huge. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Texas is massive, dude. It's a fucking huge ass state,
But I told him I wanted to do something like that on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I told him that I had a week off of work every July, the first week of July every year for company shutdown.
Right.
And so he's like, well, you said you like to run. How far do you think you can run in that time off? I was like, I don't know. I called him back like the next day or whatever. I was like, I could probably do 300 miles. He's like, you called me stupid for wanting to walk across the country,
But
and you
you're
want to run
running
it
300 miles
in a week? Yeah. I said, yeah, I think I can do that. And we talked about it, and we planned and everything, and me and him planned within 6 weeks. I started in Pentwater, Michigan, and I ran back to Columbus, Indiana, which is about 330 miles in 9 days. And I had the worst shoes in the world. I had the worst shin splints of my life, but I did it.
Oh, that's right. That's when you were wearing the K-Swiss.
Yeah, the K-Swiss tubes, yeah.
The K-Swiss tubes.
They were good shoes for, like, you know,
walking around
town.
Yeah,
Not for, you know,
not running 300 miles.
Not for, you know, 25, 35
And
miles
that's
a day.
as jarheads, dude. We run our asses off. That's all we did for PT was just run. You just run just to fucking run. 5 miles, 10 miles, 20 miles.
Yep.
You're just running, right? You're just like, I fucking hate running. Why do we do this every fucking day? You know? And I don't know when you was in, but when I was in, they were starting to push it from 3 days a week to 5 days a week, fucking PT.
Yep.
You know, and I was like, why the fuck are we doing it 5 days? And we ran 5 days a fucking week, dude. It was shitty, dude. So
Absolutely.
I mean, this guy, being a jarhead, you're a fucking natural born runner.
I did that in 2016. The next year, July of 2017, I ran from Canton, Ohio, back to Columbus, Indiana, in 8 days. The third year, I did from Huntsville, Alabama, back to Columbus, Indiana, in 5 days. And then the fourth year, 2019, I ran from Bowling Green, Missouri, back to Columbus, Indiana.
This shit's crazy, dude.
So I did north, south, east, and west. And I lost my job in January of 2020, right before COVID happened. And I was really upset about it, but, you know, like 2 days later, I was like, instead of doing 300 miles, I could go across country because I don't have a job. You know?
I ain't got nothing else to do.
I got no job. I got no, yeah, exactly.
I got nothing else to do, right?
So I started planning it and stuff, and then COVID happened, shut everything down. Obviously, I couldn't get any sponsors and stuff. So I was unemployed for 6 months, gained about 50 pounds, played video games, and finally got a job in July of 2020, and started losing a little bit of weight. That was the heaviest I'd ever been in my life.
That's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
250 big. That's a big boy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I talked to the general manager at work, and he knew about the 300 miles. And I said, "Do you think that this place would do anything for me? Let me off work to do that." And he's like, "Well, we look like douchebags if we wouldn't do something for you." I'm like, "You said it, not me." Yeah. So he told me when I'm ready to talk about it, you know, have it written up, we'll present it to the president and everything. So I had it written up, what I wanted to do. I was like, you know what I normally do. I used to take a week and a half. I said, I want to do 4 months. And he was like, what do you want 4 months for? It's like, I want to go across the country. I want to do coast to coast. And he was like, well, let's go talk to the president. So they presented it to the president. And I did that on a Tuesday, and on Thursday they called me with the approval, and then they also said they were letting me keep my health insurance.
Fucking crazy. You're gonna need it, dude. After this shit, you're really gonna need it, man. This shit's gonna kick your ass, dude. Like.
So after that, it was probably January, February of this year. Things really kicked into overdrive planning wise. I didn't really stop planning. I just slowed down a lot.
Right.
You know, then the fundraising started, the sponsorships all that took off.
Getting all that shit going together, yeah.
And planned the route, you know, found an RV, bought an RV, finally got a driver, luckily, and he doesn't like to accept the recognition, but his job is just as important as mine.
Oh, no shit, yeah.
Because
I mean, he has to take care of you.
Yeah, he does that, and I couldn't do it. I'm doing it without him.
Without having that RV, you need that RV there for whenever it's time to rest, and it's like, or God forbid you get hurt on the fucking trip, dude. You know what I'm saying? Say you hit a fucking stick or some bullshit rock in the road.
Yeah.
And it take your fucking leg out, dude.
Yeah.
Or a fucking bison comes after your ass.
I'm more worried about snakes.
No shit, right?
But,
back going through Texas and fucking rattlesnakes, dude.
I was worried, man. I didn't see a single snake until I hit Texas.
Right.
I'm not joking. I hit the state line at 11 a.m. By 11:01 and 2 seconds, I had seen a snake.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm like,
Texas is horrible, dude. Them rattlesnakes are bad there too.
Luckily, I didn't see any snakes that were alive.
Oh, okay.
They were all dead.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I've seen some lizards that I thought were snakes.
Right.
Because they were so big, but fortunate for that. But when I planned the route, I didn't want to go the shortest way.
No, yeah. Absolutely.
So I wanted to make it, as close to 3,000 miles as possible. And then I knew I was going to originally start in San Francisco and go to like New York or whatever. That's the shortest way.
Is it really?
It's only like 2,000, like right at 2,000 miles.
Oh, okay. San Francisco.
So it's somewhere around there, but I found a place where I was wanting to start at in San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh,
That's one of the most famous places for people to commit suicide. I thought it'd be really cool to start there for what I was doing, and then when I figured out that route, I was like really worried about the terrain and the altitude because I was going through northern
California,
Utah, Nevada, Utah, and Colorado.
You gotta train for that shit, for that type of terrain.
The altitude,
the altitude height, yeah.
So people were like, "Why don't you do a southern route?" And I'm like, "I don't know where I would go," So I was sitting there watching or looking at Google Maps. And I'm just trying to figure out. I'm like, "Wait a minute, San Diego is like as far south of California as you can go, pretty much."
Right.
And I was like, "I wonder if I could get on MCRD." So I was like, "I'm gonna start there for sure." So then I was like, "Well, where can I go?" I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to Vegas." I've never been to Vegas. So I ran to Vegas, or put that on the list. And then the Grand Canyon, the Four Corners, things I'd never seen before, or at least on the ground.
Right.
I've seen it from a plane a million times. But the Four Corners, I went down to Albuquerque, and then I shot far south. I came into Texas. I went to Granbury, Texas. I went to boot camp with a guy who I didn't know, but he had passed away. I found out because I wished him a happy birthday on Facebook, and his mom messaged me and told me. She's like, "I don't know how you know my son, or who you are, or how you know my son, but he passed away." And
was it one of the 22?
He was not.
No, okay. Okay.
But I've been in contact with him ever since then, his family, and I was like, I want to make that where they live, where he was from.
Yeah.
A stop on the route because I want to meet his family and see where he's his resting place. And so from Granbury shooting straight up north to OKC. We'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow, or at some point this weekend.
Right.
I don't know now.
I don't know now. But go to a game. Go to a game, dude.
But OKC. Then I'm going to shoot up northeast to St. Louis, and then I'm going to Columbus, Indiana, where I'm from, and then Carrollton, Ohio, which is just south of Canton. That's where Tom and Save 22
is. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's where they're all at. From there, I'm going to Pittsburgh, and then from Pittsburgh straight down to D.C.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Is it really right there by Ohio like that?
It's like, yeah. It's not far from Canton.
Far? That's what Johnny was saying. Johnny was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get hired on Pittsburgh." He said it's not that far from where I'm at. I'm like, "Is it really that close to Ohio?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been that far north. I think the furthest north I've gone is Nashville or some shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't ever go anything above I-40.
I live in I hate Indiana, but I live in the most convenient place because I'm 45 minutes from Indianapolis, an hour from Louisville, hour and a half from Cincinnati, 4 hours from Chicago, 5 hours from St. Louis.
Yeah. You can go
5 hours to Detroit, anywhere.
You can go anywhere nice. You can go check out some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
But
it's cold up there. It's too cold up there.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, you get some snow, don't you?
We've been lucky.
Nah.
Lucky for the past few years, really. We get some, but not near like what we used to when I was a kid.
Yeah, because I'm fucking.
Now it's just cold.
It's just cold.
It's just cold now. We don't get a ton of snow. It's just really cold.
Right. No, I understand that here in Oklahoma. That's what we always tell people when they come to visit Oklahoma. Fuck, I don't like the weather. Give it a minute, dude. It'll change. I mean, fuck. I mean, now it's not. It's 105. What was it, 114 the other day when you were walking, or 104 or whatever you were walking? It's hot. I was like, dude, you came at the hottest time of the year. I don't know what happened. The sun opened up and said, "Hey, it's summertime." We're like, what the fuck is this, dude? Because we've been fortunate. I mean, it hasn't been too hot here in Oklahoma lately. It's been comfortable. I think the hottest we gotten was 99 is what they were saying. 99 or some shit like that. But I guess you found a spot. It was 100 plus. Walking in the road,
yesterday. Yesterday was 114. The day before that was 107.
Yeah, see, so you found an area, and they don't calculate for those areas. They just calculate the major cities and shit. You know, they don't calculate those other small areas like that where there ain't shit out there. You know, but that's one of the things. I mean, with what you're doing, and with I guess you teamed up with Save 22. Is that right?
Yep.
What is that? What is Save 22 exactly? So people that don't know that are watching this show.
And that Save 22 is another great organization that my buddy Tom helped start. They have so many different programs and stuff, like to help veterans and stuff, just get out.
Right.
You know, just relax, you know, get out of their head or whatever, you know. And they have other programs that are more intense and stuff too, but they're another outreach program for veteran suicide awareness, and they do a lot of shit.
That's awesome.
They do. They've got a lot of shit in the works too.
Where are they? Are they more of a like a localized where they're at, or have they expanded out?
They've expanded out. They've helped people all over the country do a lot of different things.
Okay.
They're one of their board members lives in Michigan. One of their other board members lives in North Carolina.
Okay.
So
they expand out.
They're spreading out, and they're doing a lot more stuff even outside of there.
Okay.
You know where they're at. So
yeah, that's good because that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, that's one thing I tell you guys about. You guys hear me talk about it on all my other shows. Is that I've had Travis Johnson on my show. He's the nonprofit architect. This guy's the end all be all of anything nonprofit. If you ever own a nonprofit and you got questions, it's the guy you go to. You talk to him. You ask him questions, right? But he told me, he's like, there's 22,000 veteran nonprofits in the U.S. 22,000.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what I tell you guys is that you have to go out into your community, wherever the hell you're at. Like I said, I don't know where you guys are at. I know what's in Oklahoma. I can tell you, I can hook you up. I can get you in the right network of the right people in Oklahoma to get you where you need to go. But for a lot of you guys, if you're in Texas or fucking Louisiana or Illinois, Iowa, Ohio, wherever the hell you're at, you have to go out and find them. I mean, they probably don't have a lot of advertisement. They're probably not advertising what they're doing. You know, they probably go here and there to these little veteran events that are around in the area. They may go there to try to promote themselves. Exactly. But you have to go and find them so you can help support what their cause, their mission. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing is that we get stuck at home and we let ourselves kick our own ass.
Yeah, I'm definitely the kind of person I'd rather help you with your shit than deal with my own shit,
right?
Yeah,
and that's me. I'm the same way.
I'll bury my shit.
I'll bury it. That's why I tell people I fucking put that shit on a shelf and throw it in the back of my brain. Just put it all the way in the back on the shelf. Sometimes that motherfucker likes to come off and fucking, and he always comes down at the worst fucking time. I'm like, why the fuck do you want to do it now?
Yep.
So I got to put his ass back in a box and throw him on the shelf and put him in the back. But like you said, I'd rather help you with your problems than help myself with my own problems. Yeah. My wife tells me that shit all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you tell them? I said, well, you gotta tell them you gotta do this. You gotta. She's like, why the fuck don't you do it?
Listen to your own.
I don't listen to my own advice. I don't. I'm fucking horrible at it, dude.
Same.
I've been blessed to be with my wife for 21 years. Like, she has tolerated my shit for 21 years, you know, and I put her through hell and back. Like, I don't know why she's still with me. I still ask her every day. I was like, why are you still here? Like, I've given you so many reasons to leave me, and like, you could have left me. I could have been abandoned, probably dead already. But she's like, because you would die without me. I said, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I would absolutely die without you. Like, it would suck, you know?
Yeah.
But this is the thing that I tell you guys, man. This is what we're trying to do is help raise awareness. What do we do? What are we doing to help raise awareness of our brothers and sisters that are lost? They're trying to figure out fucking what do I do in life, right?
Right.
What do I do? Like you're like, I'm a forklift operator, dude. I've been out of the Marine Corps since 2008. I took it upon myself to say, fuck it. I'm doing a fucking trip across the country.
Yeah.
You know,
it's been amazing, and you know, I'm a little over halfway, but like I told you earlier, I was like, I've got to deal with the shit that I've been carrying around for 20 plus years, and leaving some of that shit behind slowly. You know, one thing at a time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? You out there for 8, 10, 12 hours a day by yourself with nothing but the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit, dude. That's the biggest thing. Like, I mean, that's one thing I would struggle with. I was like, there's no way I could be by myself like that. Like, you're alone with your own thoughts.
Yeah.
That would fucking kill.
There's nothing to hide behind out there.
You can't hide from nothing, right?
Yeah.
You got to face it face on, dude. And I mean, a lot of you guys deal with that shit. A lot of you guys are like, I can't be by myself. I can't know, because then I start thinking about shit I've done or shit I should have done, or whatever the case may be, dude. You know, and that's one of the things that we have to start treating ourselves. And this one thing you guys always hear me stressing about on the show is, what is your therapy? How are you finding your therapy? You know, it's not drinking, it's not smoking. What are you doing? Are you working out? Are you playing music? Are you drawing? Are you walking across the fucking country? What are you doing? Like, how are you meditating? How are you trying to deal with the shit that the military is giving us, dude? We're fucking jarheads. The fucking Marine Corps fucked us up horribly. Like, you guys have no understanding. Like I tell people, I say in the Marine Corps, they cut that emotional tie, that the emotions that we're supposed to have as a normal human being, they cut that shit. They say,
no, you don't need that.
You can't be emotional.
You don't need
because
that.
That's what they teach you in the Corps. You can't be emotional because you're going to die. And you're going to kill your brother. If you're emotionally attached, you're going to kill your brother. You're going to kill yourself, you're going to kill your brother. So guess what? They cut that shit. So now you're not emotionally attached. You can't emotionally attach to shit no more. Like I said, he's been out since 2008. I've been out since 2009. I still cannot emotionally attach to shit.
Yeah.
You know? And that's a struggle I have. Even my wife, she'll tell you. You guys see her. She comes on here on Wednesday. She'll tell you, this motherfucker cannot emote. I just got done talking to her just 5 minutes before I started shooting this show. She's like, how come you're not emotionally there for me? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know? It's just, and it sucks, dude, because I mean, that's a struggle I have with my kids, my wife. I don't know how many of you guys deal with that shit with your fiancés, girlfriends, boyfriends, kids. Like, it's a struggle, dude. Like, you just said that you actually got your rights back for your son, right? Is that something that you struggle with, you think?
I didn't see him for 7.5 years, and that's something I thought about every day for 7.5 years.
Every day, right?
Yeah.
And then now that you get to see him, is it still kind of hard to, like, emotionally connect with him? Or?
Left it behind, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He left it all
I'm
behind.
telling you, man. Once you face certain things after so long, and you're so bitter for so long, and you can finally face it and finally, all right, this is what happened. This is how you reacted to it. This is where you're at. You know.
That's great. That's great, dude. Because
I said it the other day to somebody. You know, life. They say that life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. So, I try to live by that. And
it's true though. It very much.
You don't have to like the outcome or what happens, but how you react to it can set the tone for anything.
No, absolutely, man. That's one of the biggest. You know, and it's a struggle, dude. That what we deal with. I mean, you guys know it. You guys that are sitting on your ass, not doing shit. Like you said I was unemployed, so I sat on my ass and I got up to fucking. What you gain 100 pounds?
I gained 50 pounds. Yeah.
50 pounds
in 6 months.
50 pounds in 6 months, not doing shit. Fucking vegging out and fucking trying to find out what the fuck do I do with my life now. You know, you guys are doing this every day. You guys that are watching the show, catching us right now, you guys do this every day. What are you doing to fucking treat yourself? How are you healing yourself? How are you able to go through the fucking struggles that we deal with on a regular basis? You know, like, I mean, we deal with this shit all the time.
Yeah.
We deal with depression every day.
This isn't gonna fix that.
It's not gonna fix that. But you have to find a way to self-medicate yourself. How are you self-medicating yourself?
Yeah.
You know, are you working out? Are you fucking, like I said, playing guitar or drums or playing an instrument or doing something to work on yourself, man? I mean, with the struggle that's going on, I mean, this is why you're doing this awareness, because you're doing this this is a journey for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hell of a journey, dude. Going across the country, meeting fucking people you never thought you'd meet before, right?
Yeah.
Meeting crazy ass people you never thought you'd meet before, but you're just like, this is how you grow as a human being.
Exactly, yeah.
You know? And your journey that you're taking, I mean, it's phenomenal, dude. Like, I mean, I was excited. I was super excited. Like I said, I've never met Kyle before.
No.
We never met each other before.
Not before today.
Not before today. We never met each other before. But when Gunny Esterly came out, he hit me, he tagged me in some shit, and I was like, fuck is this guy doing? This guy's crazy as fuck, dude. It's another jarhead. I was like, he crazy as fuck, dude. He's going across the Mojave Desert in the middle of fucking July, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? No, whose stupid ass would do that? But he's doing it, and I was super excited because I've been following you. I've been following your whole journey. I'm like, he's coming to Oklahoma. What a fucking better opportunity to bring him on the Stone Vet and talk about what he's doing and why he's doing what he's doing, you know? Yeah. You guys know I always advocate for the medicinal use of cannabis and medicinal use of CBD and all these things. But, like I said, that's my natural healing. How do you heal yourself on a natural level? This is one thing me and Kyle were talking about. It's like, fuck, dude, as many opioids that we take on a regular basis that the VA can pound down our throats. I mean, it can make us very sick.
Yeah.
I mean, you were saying that he's like, I was popping ibuprofen like a fucking kid when I was in pain, right?
Yeah.
Just to try to cover it up, you know?
And then supplements on top of that.
Supplements on top of that shit.
It's not meant to be like that.
It's not. Life is not meant to be like that. And on this, since you're taking this journey now, I mean, like you said, you've enlightened yourself a lot, it seems like, right?
Yeah. People have told me that, like, this seeing me on a video, even though I'm 2,000 miles from home, they're like, we can tell that you're different already.
We would like to give a huge thanks to Rafa 180. Rafa 180 offers pure medicinal CBD and products made locally. They walk alongside individuals to achieve a healthy lifestyle with options needed by each person. You can learn more about them on Facebook at Rafa CBD, their website www.rafa180.com, or email at rafacbd@gmail.com. They truly believe your journey matters.
That's why none of us to go to a counselor. None of us talk to counselors to try to get it off our chest, because it's like, why do I want to fucking open up to somebody to tell me that I'm fucked up?
Yeah.
I already know I'm fucked up. You know?
Yep.
I already know I'm fucked up. Why do I want to open it up to somebody else to tell me that I'm fucked up? No shit, I'm fucked up. You know? And for this, I mean, for you to be able to go through and work on yourself, like you say, people are already telling you you've made a difference, right? You're already looking different.
Mm-hmm.
You're acting different. Are you feeling it yourself?
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel like you feel like a different person?
Yeah. It's amazing because, like, you know, I knew that this was going to be a big thing for me one way or another, you know, and then getting out here and like, okay, I'm going to deal with the lady that made me mad at work the other day. I'm still pissed off about. And you knock off stupid little things like that, and you're like, okay, now I got to deal with this little bigger thing that I've been angry at this person for a year because they tried to sleep with my ex, or at the time it was whatever, you know. And then you knock off those things, you're like, fuck, I gotta deal with this. I've been dealing with this for 5 years. You know, my kid situation, I dealt with that for 7.5 years. You know, I didn't see my son, and that's a whole situation. And now I do see him, but you know, I held so much resentment and hatred and everything.
Hell yeah.
For 7.5 years. You know, now I'm like, when I got to that, I'm like, all right, reassess the situation, what really happened, you know, not what you wanted to happen, you know. So it's not all her fault. I got to take responsibility for that, you know. Right. I could have tried harder. I could have done this. I could have done that. I didn't. And this is the result of that. And I can't change it now.
Right.
I can just change what's from here on out.
Right.
So
it's there.
It's there, yeah. Like
it's a journey.
It's
like
things, you know, like I said, that certain things that I've had, you know, I've left certain things behind me along the way. You know, some small things, some big things, but like some things that I've been carrying around. I know for 20 years.
20 years you've been carrying.
And it's just like
you can breathe.
Like, why did I do that?
Like, why did I do that to myself?
Yeah. How much better would I feel if I would have never carried that around?
Right. No shit. Like, but, how much better would your life could have been?
Yeah.
Without carrying that fucking burden on you. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, I'm not looking at it in a depressive way, but I'm like, all right, well, it's gone now. So
right.
It's all up from here, you know.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things I always tell everybody on the show that watches the show is like, life's fucking hard, dude. Life's hard.
It is.
No matter where it's come, even if you're fucking rich as fuck, life is still fucking hard, dude.
They still got problems. You
still got problems that you deal with on a regular basis, whether it's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, fucking kids, financial situation. I mean, life's hard. It's a struggle and it's hard, but it's how you deal with it. How are you dealing with the outcome? Like you said, what is it? 10%.
10% what happens to you. 90% how you react to it.
Right, right. And
look, you hear that
right when you
do what you're just saying. Come back to that, it's like, holy shit, that makes sense.
That makes sense, right? Because if you don't think about it, if you're reacting to it, because not 95, 80, 98, 100% of us, we react, and then we're like, why the fuck did I act like that?
Yep.
You know, so that was one of my biggest things with my kids. I would react before I thought about the situation.
Yeah.
As Marines, that's what we do. We react and ask questions later. You know what I'm saying? And it's a struggle. It's a hard habit to break. It's a very hard habit to break. Is why did I do that? You know what I'm saying? Especially with my kid. I got 7 kids, dude. I got 7 kids, and like I said, they go from 18 years old to fucking 1 years old, dude. Like, I got 7 kids, and my 1-year-old, my 2-year-old, my 4-year-old, it's over yet.
Yep.
You know, and then you have to be like, I shouldn't have yelled at him, or I shouldn't have spanked him that time. You know,
Yep.
but I mean, that's anything in life, though. With work,
Yep.
like you said, being pissed at a coworker because they fucked you on a project,
Yeah.
or whatever the case, like, and you just keep that on there. You're just like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You be like that for 5 years, that fucking bitch, you know, or
Yeah,
whatever the
that
case.
one time.
That one time, and you've been carrying it around.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Maybe she was having a bad day too.
maybe she was having it. Maybe shit wasn't going her way either.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe there were some bigger things.
Maybe she was dealing with something else. Maybe she was in the middle of a divorce, or
Yeah.
fucking kid just killed himself, or whatever the case may be.
Exactly. You never know what someone else is going through.
Right, and that's the big struggle. Like
It is hard.
like you always say when you end your episodes, be nice to people, right?
Mhm.
It's true.
Yeah.
We really do need to be nice to people, dude, because you don't know what they're going through.
You don't know what they're going through, and there's enough negativity in the world. Don't
And there's
add
enough,
to it.
yeah, absolutely. There's enough negativity in this world where it's like, why add even more to it?
Yeah.
Why be another person adding more negative shit to the world, dude? I mean, there's enough negative shit going on. Look at everything that's going on, dude. It's like Kyle said. He's like, I don't like talking politics. I don't like looking into politics.
Nope.
Because we're fucking shooting ourselves in the fucking foot every day,
Yep.
you know, with whatever's going on.
With elections,
Yeah,
someone's gonna get elected no matter what.
No matter what.
You're not gonna like them.
you're not gonna like them. Either the left won't like them or the right won't like them. Whatever the
So,
case may be, you know.
It'll turn out how it's supposed to.
How it's supposed to, right? Like I tell you guys, the government already knows who they're going to put in office. There's hands down, they already know who they're going to put in office. We don't have, they say, oh, go vote, but it don't matter because they're going to decide who they want in fucking office. You guys have seen it firsthand, dude. The shit that's going on in our country, it's sad. But what are we doing to help advocate to say, no, that's wrong. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't talk like that. You can't treat people like that. Who's advocating? Who's standing up for somebody else when their voice can't be heard? Right. That's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Us as veterans, dude. If I see somebody fucking being bomb rushed by some shit, I'm gonna step in and say, "Hey, dude, what the fuck's going on? Like, you don't need to be fucking doing this shit to them." Like, whoever it is, man. But that's me. That's my mindset. That's my mentality. Is, hey, I need to step up when people need help. That's the biggest thing, you know.
Yep, I agree.
When people need help, what are you stepping up to say? Hey, what can I help you with? How can I help you? You know, and just doing how can you support your brother? How can you support your sister? You guys see it. I bring fucking entrepreneurs on my damn show all the time. I got people who are doing amazing fucking things, doing amazing work, whether it's soaps or fucking coffee, plaques, crayons, whatever it is, man. I'm bringing them on, but are you actually going out there and help support them, help support their mission and their cause? Because I guarantee you, those guys that are doing that is because of the 22 a day that we're losing.
Yep.
That's their therapy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so with your journey, man, because so you've been doing this since July. It's September now.
Yep.
Right? How
July.
many more? And you got to be in DC by November.
November 13th, yeah.
November 13th. So you're actually going to go north and then head
Northeast.
back south
Yep.
to DC.
Yep.
Yeah, that motherfucker went he went all over that fucking map. He didn't make it a straight
It's not a straight line.
It's not a straight line at all.
I'm not all there anyway, so it's all right.
It works out though, but you get to see parts of the country that a lot of people don't get to see, dude.
I'm telling you, life at 4 or 5 or 6 miles an hour is great.
I bet.
It's better than ever seeing, because things you'll never see in a car, though.
Right, yeah. Because you're going so fast that you don't actually get to
Take it in.
see the beauty. Like you said, when you went to the Grand Canyon, right?
That was one of the most humbling things I've ever seen in my life.
Right. For a guy who's never been to the Grand Canyon, the first trip was running cross country.
Yeah.
To see it and to see the breathtaking views. If you guys ain't never been to the Grand Canyon, it's fucking breathtaking, honestly.
Yo, I can't recommend it enough.
It's absolutely breathtaking.
Spend a couple days if you can, because
Yeah.
we were there for pretty much a whole day and didn't see hardly any of it.
And it's crazy.
Yeah,
right?
it's
just absolutely stunning, the beauty in the world that's like that right there.
yeah, the
It's
natural.
one of the 7th wonders of the world right here in America.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To see the fucking beautiful Grand Canyon. A lot of people don't understand it or don't know. But like you showed me pictures of it. I was like, yeah, I remember that. I mean, just the different layers of the land and just the way the hills and the mountains just
Colors of the
the
stuff,
colors and it's beautiful. Like I was like, yeah, I remember that. My son actually asked me. He said, "Hey, can we go back?" Yeah, son, we'll go back.
Let's go back.
We'll go back. We'll go back eventually. We'll get through there and we'll go back eventually. We'll see. I don't know. I still got a Christmas vacation I got to plan for. I don't know where I'm going. So might do that instead. Might go out that way and check it out a little bit or something. But
that'd be awesome.
Doing awesome things like that, man. I mean, with this mission of yours, I mean, what do you think after when you complete this? What are you thinking you're gonna do next? Like, what is something new? Like,
I don't know.
You know,
this is a pretty big step up from 300 miles.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it on a bike or something.
But you're gonna have it done. And you're gonna be like, I've done it before. I can do it again, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I've done this.
Yep. And it's, I don't know. The possibilities with me, especially,
right,
are endless. If I already thought of running across the country, 4 years in, 5 years in doing this kind of stuff, I don't know how much crazier I can get, but we'll see.
It's there, man.
Yeah.
You're doing some great shit. I'm telling you what you're doing, raising awareness, like understanding, like you said, I didn't really realize that this is one of the things that we suffer from.
Yeah.
And he's like, he served himself, but he didn't realize. I mean, a lot of you guys probably don't realize. You don't know. Like he said, he got out and he said, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with the military. I don't want nothing to do with anything that resembles the military. And then this guy walks into a bar and starts talking to you. Another jarhead.
And I'm actually going to meet him tomorrow.
Oh,
he lives in OKC.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
No,
I'm super excited too because
he's another jarhead too.
Yeah.
Man, you got to introduce me to this fucking crazy ass dude.
Oh,
like,
he's awesome.
Yeah.
He was at the finish line the first year, second year, and the third year of my run.
No shit.
Yeah, he was there all 3 years except for the last one.
And he was the same guy that went across country too.
Yep. I actually know 2 guys that have done it.
No shit.
And I met the second guy when I started in Huntsville in 2018.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. He was there.
He went across country too.
He was there the day I started, and he's like, "Hey, I think I want to do a cross country." I'm like, "I know a guy. I know a guy." So I got him in contact with Ryan. They talked and they worked back and forth. And gave each other a lot of knowledge and stuff. I'm like, if I would have never met Ryan, I would have never met Van.
Right.
If I would have never met Van.
You guys are going to have a club before too long.
I know, right?
You guys are going to have a little club before you know it. That's going to be your 10 people, dude.
Yeah.
You say you want to get 10 people?
That would be cool.
You're going to have a club, dude, of guys who's already done this shit,
They, I don't know about Ryan, but I know that Van is going to be in DC when I get there.
Oh, no shit.
So I'm looking forward to, just the people that I know that are going to be there. I'm not ready for this to be over. But
it's got to come to an end, right? It has to all end. Great things come to an end.
It has to end.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to tell people. I said, look, any way you look at it in life, all good things come to an end, all bad things come to an end.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's what do you do when it comes to an end? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna live life after it's over now? Now it's a new journey.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what do I do now? Because this is a lot, dude. What you're doing is a lot. It's taking you time. It's taking you money. It's taking a lot out of your body, right? Yeah. And then when it's over, you're like,
now what?
What's the point of living now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I just walked across the fucking country. I just spent 4 months walking across the country.
I've got plans that I'm gonna start working towards when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I know it's not gonna work out perfectly, but it's another thing, you deal with some shit and you can move on to new and better things.
Yeah.
So.
No, absolutely, man, and that's one of the. I think that's one of the things that we have to figure out. Like, life, in and of itself, it's a struggle when we focus on something so much, and when it does come to an end, it's like, where do I go now? Where do I find the support I need to continue living my life?
Yeah.
To continue finding my reason again, And you're doing it for Save 22, right? Is this what you're doing for? And then he is my brother, right?
Yep.
Is that another nonprofit itself?
That's just the one that I come up with. It's not nonprofit yet, but
You're working on it to get it there.
Yep.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's nonprofits out there that are doing this to try to help raise awareness. You guys know, if you guys checked out a lot of my shows, I brought on a lot of people who are in the nonprofit world. I got Tackle 22 out of Atlanta, out of Georgia, Albany, Georgia, I want to say. I got him out of there. He's another jarhead.
Yeah.
He's out of fucking Albany, Georgia. And then I got Battle 22. He's out of like northern Louisiana, I want to say. And there's not a lot of nonprofits out there, dude.
Yeah.
There's a ton out there doing things to help raise awareness of the 22 a day that we do lose. And the stupid shit that goes on in life, dude. Like, I mean, we deal with it every day.
Yeah.
You know? But what are we doing to help them? Help our brothers. Help them while they're out there, while they're not feeling good themselves, while they're like, I'm having a bad day, dude.
Yeah.
You know? I always tell you guys, it's hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard. You guys have wives and kids and jobs and shit like that. And it takes up all your day. But you have a minute out of your day to text your brother and say, hey, brother, I think about you. How you doing today? I just want to see how you're doing today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, that one text or that one phone call could be that day that saves his life.
Absolutely.
You know? And you guys have had plenty of brothers and sisters that have taken their own lives. You know, because life was just too fucking hard. Because it is. It can be daunting. Fucking life is hard, dude. Like,
It is.
life is hard itself, you know, and if we're not reaching out to our brothers and sisters to say, hey, what are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Then, you know, you don't want them to be another statistic.
Yep.
You know, because all it's going to do is go, oh, military lost another one today. Let's just check in the box, you know?
Yep.
And it sucks, dude. It sucks when we become a statistic like that, because it's like, why didn't I know? How did I not reach out to them to make sure they're doing okay?
Yeah.
You know, it's a struggle. It really is hard, man. And so I don't know why didn't Tom come with you?
He's got family. He got a job that won't let him leave for 4 months.
But you do. You also host the podcast as well, right? You
Me and Tom.
You co-host it, right, with
Yep.
Tom?
Yep.
Why don't you tell these people who don't know how to see you out there? What kind of podcast you guys are doing?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fucking big time. Twitch. Yeah.
No, I set it up. I have one that I used to stream on,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, hey, you guys should probably do it here too. You know, it's a different audience, but you never know.
You never know, right?
So-
You get a good audience over there.
It's not bad.
It's not bad,
I mean,
yeah?
we're real fresh.
Yeah, because you ain't had it long, have you?
6-7 months probably.
Yeah, you
Well,
fresh. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're having fun with it though. Full Metal Crane Eaters every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Y'all do it
It's-
late. That's a late show, dude.
8 to 10.
8 to 10. That's a late show.
Yeah.
That's prime time though, right? That's when
Yeah.
that's usually prime time. You know.
Yeah, we had
That's a lot of fucking talking, dude. 8 to 10. Oh
know.
shit, dude.
some days it seems like it's 4 hours, and some days it's like, oh, it felt like 30 minutes.
You're right. Yeah. Because it's tough, dude. Because sometimes you can get some good guests on, or if you're just there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good guests too. Yeah.
You know, if you got a lot of shit going on, then yeah, that fucking 2 hours feel like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then you guys, like you said, you got some days you're like, damn, this shit ain't over yet. Like, we're still on here talking.
I was like, gosh, I've probably been on here for 2 hours. It's only been 45 minutes.
I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to talk about. But
Yeah.
so what is y'all's goal with that? Is it just something that you guys are just playing with, or what is it that you're trying to do with that?
We're also, trying to give veterans a place to go just to get out of their heads and joke around, let down, just have fun.
Yeah.
It's especially our show. Just sit there and bullshit, because it's basically just a video call between me and Tom that you guys get to watch and interact with. And you never know what we're going to talk about, what you're going to see.
But I mean, with you on your journey, I'm sure you probably get to talk like, dude,
Yeah.
it's fucking hot as fucking Oklahoma. I fucking hate this place. You know?
I haven't been anywhere I hated except the roads in Utah were the worst.
Right.
Like, not even close. They were the fucking worst roads I've probably ever ran on.
That's crazy. Was it like gravelly or?
It was uneven, holes, like loose gravel everywhere, just uneven.
Oh man.
Everything. The hills and combined with that, which they can't help the hills. I get that.
Right, but
put good roads down.
put good roads in, right? You got the badass hills, put the good roads in, man.
But Yeah, I haven't hated anywhere.
It's just been hot as fuck.
It's just been hot. Yeah.
Oklahoma been kicking your ass a little bit,
because of the humidity.
Yeah. 100 degrees and 1,000% humidity, dude.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what he said. 114 yesterday with like 94% humidity.
It's not like the Mojave Desert, right?
No.
That's that difference, right? That dry heat versus that wet heat.
Dude, I swear, man, I made fun of everybody that used to say, "Oh, it's a dry heat." I was like, yeah, it's fucking hot.
No, now you're like, nah, I'd rather take the dry
I would take the dry heat.
Everybody says that.
I'll take the
when
dry
they get their
heat.
asses to Oklahoma, they say, "Fuck, dude, it's fucking wet here. Why am I so fucking wet? It's so hot."
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy. So, I mean, with your show, I mean, I've caught it a couple of times. I've been catching you guys. You guys got Gunny coming on every now and then.
Yep.
Spitting his nonsense. I know he's got his book dropping here soon, which is super exciting. You know,
I'm looking forward to
with
it.
that. And now this the guy's the face of the book. Believe that shit? He's like, I don't know how.
Why he picked me, but so I'm looking forward to it. Not just to that, I want to read it.
No, it's gonna have some good stories.
Oh
in there.
yeah,
It's gonna have some fucking. I just put my story in there, so we'll see where he puts it at. We'll see where he puts it. And I was like, this is fucking crazy, dude. But I mean, we all have our stories. We being in the service, dude. We've done some stupid shit.
Yeah.
We've got together and we've done some fucking crazy, stupid bullshit together. But that's the memories, like he says. I don't want memories to die. You know what I'm saying? That's what we keep with us, our memories of when we were in, our memories of our brothers and our fucking sisters. Like I said, we get out, we all go to the winds, go back home or move somewhere else. We're not all together all tight.
Yeah.
But you guys, like I said, if you don't reach out to your community, you don't realize who you have close to you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You guys don't realize, oh, so-and-so lives right up the street. Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
I'm running through Norman.
Let me go meet Sergeant G. Let me go fucking hang out with Sergeant G at the Stone Vet for a little bit, man. I've taken up this guy's fucking whole afternoon, it seems like, dude. Like, he's been, we just been going, just like, let's go here, let's do this. Let me go show you this. Let me show you Norman, dude. Let me take you around. This is my stomping grounds. Let me allow you to feel like comfortable and home. You're like, oh man, fuck, this feels good, you know? Just feel comfortable with each other, you know? We've hung out a lot of the fucking day, dude. We hung out a lot of the day, and it's been great. For me, I loved it.
I've had a blast.
I've had. It's been amazing. It's just been being able to help you on your journey. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Like I said, it's to support you, support your cause, what you're doing, man. You guys know what it's like to run a nonprofit. A lot of people don't understand. What you're doing costs money. Somebody's got to fucking pay for it, right? He's taking donations. How can these guys donate to you?
We have Venmo and PayPal.
Okay.
I'll have to get you the info because I can't remember off the top of my head.
It'll all be in the description below. How you can get him some money to help him. He's got to fucking stay in RV parks or hotels. He's got to eat. Fuck, he's got shit he's got to do too to make this journey, right? This is what we're doing, is helping raise the cause, raise awareness of the brothers and sisters we lose every fucking day, dude. Yeah. This is what we're supposed to do together. This is how we're supposed to treat each other and take care of each other. And like I said, the way you can help him is to Venmo him. He said Venmo, PayPal. Mm-hmm. PayPal, donations, any little bit of works. $5, $10.
Everything else.
All that shit adds up together. If everybody pitches in $5, there's 1,000 of you. Hey, I've got over 1,300 of y'all guys listening to the show. $1,300 people. If y'all all donate $5, he'll be pretty good for a while on his journey. Yeah. He'll be able to eat. He'll be able to fucking fill up the RV. He needs gas, and I know that shit ain't cheap.
Yeah.
You know?
Not as expensive as it was in California.
Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine in California to fill that damn thing up. That shit's expensive.
I filled up in Arizona before I got in Cali, and I didn't need it until we were almost to Nevada. So I only had to fill up like once in California.
That fucking, I bet you, and the gas is what, like $5 a gallon?
Just about.
God damn.
It was like $4.83 or something like that. Yeah, and so I've only found like 1 or 2 pumps where you can actually pump the full amount I need. Normally it gets to like $100 and you stop. You have to get the receipt, put the handle back, get it out, do it again. Get your receipt, put it in like third time. You know, like, stop
with the fucking gas prices. Oh shit! Hopefully, you going up north, maybe you'll get a little bit cheaper. It's not bad.
It's not bad here. Yeah,
here's not bad. Oklahoma, we're not bad. It's not too crazy here. But man, there's some places like you said in California, $4 a gallon. You're like, why the fuck is it so expensive here? You know, because they're trying to get rid of gas cars and they want everybody driving electric in California, man. I don't know, man. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, man. It's been great having you here, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're making this journey, dude. Better you than me, because my fat ass would have fucking died in fucking Arizona. Getting outside of California, I would have been dead already. Like, fuck this, I'm too fat for this shit. You know? But what you're doing is awesome, dude. I'm so excited. I was excited to see you today. For you to come in this way. You're coming up my route. I was like, holy shit, that's right here. You're right down the street, dude.
Yeah.
Literally down the street. I've got to get you here, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. I appreciate you taking time to just say, hey, we hang out with Sergeant G today.
I've had a blast.
I didn't have to compete with other people to fucking hang out with you, know, which is great. That's always great when I ain't got to compete with other people to hang out with you, man. It's been great. I know you're going to have a great weekend.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be pretty fucking good.
Yes.
Probably can get a couple of beers in him while he's at the game for a little bit.
Almost 7 months sober.
7 months sober.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's another battle I'm battling.
I bet it's hard. It is a hard struggle for you guys who have. I've known a couple. You're not the only one. I've met like 4 or 5 people in the past month that said, "Nah, man, I'm like 10 months sober."
Yeah.
Wow. Like I said, it's a fucking journey, dude.
Yeah. I've got a little app tracker.
Keeps you on track.
Yeah.
That's perfect, dude. It's a struggle.
It is.
It's a struggle, especially every day, especially hot days like today.
Yeah,
I could use the nice
cold
cold one.
beer, yeah.
I could have used the cold one today, right?
Yep.
Trying to relax, especially with dinner. I bet you could have used the nice cold one
man.
with dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I would have put it over the top, right?
Yep.
Man.
I would have passed out there at the restaurant.
All right. Man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us here at the Stone Vet USMC every Friday, dude. I got to drop a new episode with a great fucking brother or sister every Friday, man. Huge shout out to my sponsor, Rafa 180, man. Like I tell you guys, if you're ever looking for medicinal grade CBD that's THC free, because a lot of you guys work for people that drug test you, and I just found out there's one guy that gets hair follicle tested. That shit's legit, dude. Like, they spending a lot of money on this shit. If they're doing that on a regular basis, holy shit. It sucks, dude. Especially if you can't find natural medicine that's THC free, dude. It fucking hurts, dude. A lot of us are tired of taking the pharmaceuticals the VA keeps pounding down our throats, dude. Check out Rafa180.com. When you go to check out, don't forget to type in the STONED VET USMC. I don't think it's case sensitive. But check out the STONED VET USMC. Then I'll be like, oh shit, I had a fucking guest check out with my code, which would be great, you know? You get 15% off your entire purchase, dude. Like I tell you guys, they got tinctures, they got balms, they got lotions, they got lip balms, they got bath bombs, dude. If you guys have never taken a bath bomb, if you've never taken a bath with a bath bomb that has CBD in it, you're missing out, dude. I'm telling you straight up. Like soaking yourself in a bath full of CBD just to let it absorb into your skin, dude. Kyle knows. He's already hitting some fucking CBD fucking Delta 8s and shit. We're taking care of him. Rafa 180's taking care of Kyle, dude. We've got him hooked up. We're getting him the bombs. We're getting some night ops to help sleep at night. Some balm to help with the sore ass fucking legs this guy's gonna have, dude. Like the sore body joints and pains that he's dealing with on a regular basis. Check out Rafa180.com. Check out with the STONED VET USMC. You get 15% off your entire purchase, man. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys know when these crazy ass episodes come out every fucking Friday, dude. Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm dropping them every time, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, Kyle. Appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate what you're doing, man. Just keep the fight, man. You're there. You're gonna do it. You're gonna kill it. Conquer it. Just like any Dario, we don't finish till it's over, right?
Yep.
Remember, guys, here at the Stone Vet, we got your 6.
I adapt and overcome. I make the best out of situations. I stay alert for my enemies trying to do me some harm. I fight for your freedom of speech and your right to bear arms. When I say I got your 6, that means I got your back. But what else would you expect coming from the Stone Vet?